И здравейте, здравейте всички от YouTube и добре дошли в още един епизод на LA Noire. Както помните, в предния епизод ние започнахме да бачкаме в Homicide отдел убийства AKA, и решихме първото си убийство, даже без да интергейтваме един съспект, който не го е гледал епизода, моля да се върне да го гледа и да се върне към този епизод, който го е гледал. Хора, надявам се да ви е харесал. Днес продължаваме с следващия случай от отдел убийства, а именно The Golden Butterfly. Това не съм го забравял, ще караме него. Който хапа, приятен апетит. Който гледа видеото, приятно гледане. Вие сте на Дагимил Channel, аз съм Мишката и предлагам лека по лека и наслаждаващи се да продължаваме с случаите на това превъртане. Надявам се да енджойвате играта, колкото аз се енджойвам. Ще караме до края и ще привъртим изцяло. The Golden Butterfly. God damn.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
Rusty.
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Sunset Boulevard. Ако не сте забелязали, в тази игра всяка една локация е реално от реалния Лос Анджелес от тогавашно време. А именно 30-те години. О, грешната кола. Хайде, расти. Хайде, расти, казах. Let's go, boy.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at that.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all.
Обожавам го. От всичките партньори, то сме най-любимия между другото, не знам защо. Устойчиво отдел убийства, но по принцип този партньор е all time урдовен, в смисъл спирите е минало от всякъде. Rusty, you're my spirit animal, you know, brother. Run everyone, she said.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case. Fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators.
You know it, boyo.
How can any killer...
How you bloody cunt.
Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the city of angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here.
А те Rusty прибеги, махай го там. А те?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Окей, джентълмен. Много ме кеф капитана, защото е ирландец. Не знам южно.
I was first on scene.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Under the pepper tree, you say. Okay.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Отново ще има цензура в този епизод. От сега казвам.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Окей. What do we have here? Dale Müller.
Can you run Deirdre Muller by our
Deirdre Müller, yes, Dale.
Back in a second.
Окей. Имаме и кешовица.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Нямаме друго май тук. Добре.
Officer Gonzalez, badge 994. Victim a white female Jane Doe on Homicide. Also ID
И сега ще говоря с тебе, Карадърс. Имаме ли още нещо интересно тук? Apparently не.
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad he wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps.
Victim a white
All I'm
female
saying is
Jane
we got
Doe
enough to
on
do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
You mind if I examine the body?
Be my guest.
Бътава народи, ако се чуди защо толкова бавно излизат сериите в момента, е точно и за това, понеже има много цензура в видеята.
Very.
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Има изключително голяма цензура в видеята в момента, заради ето и тези неща.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Missing watch, okay.
Never the same. What's this mark? A cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand, a wedding or engagement ring, violently removed.
Missing jewelry отново. Stomp.
Detectives, R&I says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We can have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Find anything interesting? Can we discuss this later?
Окей, що искаш later, няма да дискусваме сега. Добре, всичко обрахме апарентли, нали? Да. Let's go, Rusty. Той Rusty някакъв се заминава, въобще не ме чака момчето.
This is awful. Awful. Why can't we get any closer?
Still might be some playing the boyfriend.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If it doesn't work out, calm down. If it doesn't work out, then.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? Well, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? Don't tell me your eyes don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Units in the vicinity in the East Century unit. A 211 is shots fired, 410 South Flower Street. Units at Canano Code 3, identify.
11K in progress.
Watch it, will you?
Lower Street, you said. Ага, это был.
This is 11K. We'll handle the 211.
11K, your 211 is at 410 South Flower Street at Scott's Garage.
Tables are turned now, haven't they, boys?
Hey, look, old man, we're sorry. Just quit shooting.
The hell I will. I'm getting pretty tired of losing my weekly take to you punks.
You ain't gonna last long in a tin shack.
Хотя сотезу, чекаем лучше.
God damn it, they went down there.
Ага. God damn it indeed. Так что надо гитарсу.
Come on, Phelps, after you.
Шиш, какая. Айде. Дем, че помислиш, че нот не се влака, гадем бой.
This is car 11K. Shots fired at South Flower Street, Scott's Garage. It's code 4 here, but suspect is down. I need an ambulance and coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 410 South Flower Street, Scott's Garage. Code
Исках расте Дакарове, расте професионален шофёрове.
You're behind the wheel.
Нали, расте. Деларуи положението. Мога ли Рейтов да бат нещо отклюе тук? Да чекна така, да видя бакерда. Извиняй, Расти, просто мен сейчас искам да убия някой. Нок.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
Mommy.
Yes.
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
Michelle. Your mom's dead.
We're gonna have a look around.
Та-дам.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit.
Right of the bat. Was ist das? Ага, дури. Морква, брат, со снегу я убил. Жуков остр. Вот. Excuse me. А, чаша. Не, няма да пивам. Ръсне клоу. Шпаниш спин. Расти Галлоуэй. Доволен, но... Ваялин. Не. Вот. I doubt it. Ами аз го даутвам, брат, ама. Длъжни сме да чекнем Фелпс. It is what it is, you know, Phelps. What do we have here? 8 размер обувка.
Size 8.
И този 8 номер. Да. Няма са два различни Phelps, така. Ага. Окей. Разбрахме какъв е часовника. Това е пръсна съм, нали, да. Имаме ли друго тук? Аз мога да си изляза? Да бъда мазен. И просто да си изляза. И да вляза в гаража, брат. Не мога ли? Жалко, брат. Да им надавлява гаражите. Locations. Още пише, че има неща. Интуицион. Мисля, че всичко е, няма друго така. Поне според мен. Ако изпусна нещо, изпусна идея до разпитаната си. Hello, girl.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
Damn.
Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
Last contact.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's some
Your wife
kind
was found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Uh-huh.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Yes.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Mala.
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
And masturbating, you know.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was at a dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
History of violence.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
It is true, my friend.
You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
Dama. Знаем.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
One, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. Two, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in LA. Three, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Detective!
Oh my god. Защо винаги комчите тези дават, не мога да разбера.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Mueller. Mueller.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case. There he is, officer.
Аре бе, нали ляв бутон затакал.
Enough running, Hugo. Hands where we can see them.
Айде, момче.
This doesn't look good, Hugo. Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
In the incinerator, каза тя. Къде не гледам да скажа. И къде е инсинератора, ми е интересно.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks.
Belmont High School. За что? Мисля, че имаме още така. Владишус. Мисля, че имаме още тук като евиданс, момчета. Имам неща. Не, имаме календар апарентли, да. Кой имаме тук? Инсинератор. Къде е инсинератора, човек? Искам да видя какво е сложил вътре, goddammit. Помня, че имахме оръжието на убийството. Не помня къде се търсеше то.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
Can we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? And send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K. Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
He's only a writer, so he can't really help me.
Belmont High School първо. Разтикарай.
Can you drive to this one? I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband. 9 times out of 10 is the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on it.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. Try this one on the side. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Евала на Расти не е добрия партньор. Расти for the win. Belmont High.
It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go.
I told you I can't Saturday.
I'm busy. Busy where? You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Look at this fool, man. Айде де, Фелпс. Дай му Гошко. Аре, Галове, къде си, момче? Гледай как бяга, бе, гледай го, бе. Аре, Галове! Кой ще се биеш ли, момче? Аре, шураба. Трудно да се биги го детето.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Eli.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Zastanawiam się. Aha, dobra. Zdrach. Nie
What
mam.
time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
Let me see what's in this car, brother. Aha.
Blood and skin sounds.
What do we have here? Okay.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
Чки себе, брат.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Колл-центр положение помощи и утемни в морг-то. Come on, Rusty, run, motherfucker, run. Oop.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks, ma'am.
Shouting the morgue.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way. Watch where you're driving, you maniac!
Are, bude.
Can we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for it.
I don't know about this. My gut says Muller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard. That was his car, bloody Tuesday.
I never said it wasn't. Hell, he probably killed his wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not an immediate danger to anyone else. Rooney's a threat to every kid at Belmont.
He's a peeper, Rusty. We can pick him up for something else.
Really want to run that risk?
Да, искам да на този риск расти, защото да. Каквото искам. Ще рискуваме, разстояме бащата, защото реално той е убийца. Илай, ти че мастурбена малки момиченца е друг въпрос.
This officer needs help. Bank 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive, at 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle.
Как мой маме tu конче.
What's the situation? Half a dozen shooters, sir. Cold-blooded sons of bitches. Real professionals.
What do you mean?
Witnesses say they bounced in, aced the guards, and went straight downstairs. Christ knows who they're working for, but whatever's in that vault, they want it bad.
It's the wrong bank to rob, my friend.
Move it inside. We've got to clear out the bottom floor.
Come on, make a push from the building.
Има ли шотган тука?
Stay down. Stay in cover. Bell, you're covered. They've blocked the goddamn stairs. Detective, take the elevator.
All right, I'll wait here.
Кого ще умре, евентуално.
Wish me luck.
Вишме лаке положението е сега ги правим. Рамбо стайл.
Buddies upstairs are dead. That leaves you, pal.
Empty. 45.
Oh, what's taking so long?
Just you and me. You can live to tell the tale. Your move, mister.
Айде.
That's it.
Май малко остана да умрем, гадимет. Направо викай катафалката, брат.
Car 11K. Shots fired, suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I need an ambulance at Bank of America. 7th and Olive. Notify coroner and detective headquarters.
Roger on your ambulance, 11K. All units, code 4 on the 211 and Bank of America, code 4.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Yeah, let's go to the central police station din положението. Тут се знае, че знае се, че има жал от 100 години вече. Просто искам да направя епизода по-дълъг. Расти, ти ще караш, защото нямаме къде да ходим вече, направо отивам да ги фащаме. Не, Расти.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that, the coroner's.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
They're reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Така, чек вечерта цял един брат
Better not
обикаме.
go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Moeller's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Let's go to Muller first.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Пак лъжеш, момче.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, blood-stained, with the initials HM, found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
А така, Расти, кажи му.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Брат. Имам.
Wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler. Hugo Muller, I'm charging you with the murder of your wife. You'll be arraigned and taken before a grand jury. Book him, Rusty.
With pleasure.
Айде.
I have to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
What the fuck, окей. Значит, трябваше да... Окей, трябваше да фаним оня, значи да има кина идея. While Hugo stares down on murder John Shammer, contemplates life as an orphan. Еми, код такова сега, нищо не можем да направим по въпроса. Но той си беше реално той. Няма как да и лай. Пишите в коментарите дали сте съгласни.
That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank. I'm in charge here, Medier. Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen? We're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing. See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
You know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the U.S. because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Окей, той ще го гледам после. Дами и господа, това беше всичко от нас за днес. Вие бяхте на The Gaming Channel, надявам се да ви е харесало видеото и също искам да пишете в коментарите какво бихте избрали вие в случая, дали да оставите Сирак, както ние оставихме в момента. И апарантли той беше бачо, защото капитана щеше да направи. Или щяхте да фанете педофила и него да атакувате в това. Да го обвините в убийство на жена си, защото апарантли реално всичко се връзваше хора. Той кара Крайслер, колиша беше на Крайслер. Колата е нейна, въжето беше също, за което говорихме, и също нещо каза и тъпя съдебен доктор в моргата. Така че пишете в коментарите какво бихте избрали вие в случая. Аз мисля, че направихме правилния избор, нещо, че капитана се караше, защото нали репортерите това, репортерите това. Пишете моля ви в коментарите, както да е. Вие бяхте на The Gaming Channel, надявам се да ви е харесала тази серия, не знам точно кога ще излезе, понеже специално тези видео отнимат много време за едитинг, заради цялата цензура покрай голите тела и тем подобни неща. Иначе, общо взето се надявам да ви хареса, абонирайте се за канала, харесвайте видеята, коментирайте това, което ви казах също, защото ми е много интересно какво бихте избрали вие в случая, ако попаднете на такъв choice или на вашето превъртане какво сте избрали. Последвайте ме в Twitch за по-интересен контент също на живо с мене. И бяхте на The Gaming Channel, аз бях Мишката и от мен чао и до следващия епизод, когато ще правим апарантли още едно убийство, което реално не знам как се казва. Дече ще видим точно как ще процедираме. До нови срещи, чао!